Once upon a time, in a quaint village surrounded by lush green meadows, lived a sweet little girl named Emily. She had curly brown hair, sparkling blue eyes, and a heart as big as the sky. Emily loved animals and spent her days exploring the meadows, talking to the birds, and chasing butterflies. One sunny afternoon, while wandering through the meadow, Emily heard a soft rustling sound coming from a patch of tall grass. Curiosity piqued. She knelt down and gently parted the grass to find a tiny, trembling baby rabbit. The baby rabbit, with fur as white as snow and eyes as round as marbles, looked up at her with a mix of fear and hope. Emily's heart melted as she carefully scooped up the fragile creature, feeling its rapid heartbeat against her palm. "Don't worry, little one. I'll keep you safe," Emily whispered. She knew the baby rabbit must be lost and alone. So she decided to take it back to her cozy little cottage. She named the baby rabbit Snowball because of its fluffy white fur. Days turned into weeks, and Emily and Snowball became inseparable friends. Snowball loved to hop around the garden, while Emily giggled and clapped in delight. Every night, Emily would tuck Snowball into a soft blanket and tell him bedtime stories about far-off lands and magical adventures. But one evening, as Emily and Snowball sat by the window, gazing at the twinkling stars, they heard a faint cry in the distance. Instinctively, Snowball's ears perked up, and he began to fidget. Emily understood immediately. "Is that your family, Snowball?" she asked softly. Snowball looked at her with longing eyes. Despite the pang of sadness in her heart, Emily knew what she had to do. The next morning, Emily set off towards the meadow with Snowball in her arms. They followed the sound of the cries until they reached a burrow hidden beneath an ancient oak tree. There, a family of rabbits emerged, their eyes lighting up at the sight of Snowball. Emily knelt down and gently placed Snowball on the ground. Tears welled up in her eyes as she watched Snowball reunite with his family, their happy chattering filling the air. "Goodbye, Snowball. I'll never forget you," Emily whispered, waving as Snowball hopped back to his family. Emily felt a sense of sadness, but also a warm glow of happiness knowing that Snowball was home where he belonged. As she walked back to her cottage, she felt grateful for the beautiful friendship and the memories they had created together. From that day on, every time she looked up at the stars, Emily felt Snowball's love shining down on her. Knowing that true friendships last forever, no matter the distance.